She was 23 and she claimed to have given birth to rabbits. Although in contemporary depictions they're often sort of bouncy baby rabbits hopping out from under her skirts, in fact they were parts of rabbits. And it was a public spectacle as well. The room was full of people who were watching and having opinions on it. A doctor from Guildford, John Howard, witnessed the births and seemed to think that they were genuine.
And how long did it take for the hoax to be declared as such? When was that revelation?
Mary was taken to London and inspected by the King's physician. And he absolutely called time on it and said that it was a trick. And she did go to prison for about 4 months.
While there are questions over the ringmaster of this ruse, Mary was certainly complicit in carrying out the plot.
Mary's husband had been buying rabbits and smuggling them into her in the inn in London. She was doing a very convincing act of labour, and it is extraordinary, really, that she survived this.
How did this spread? How did the fake news get around at this time?
People produced pamphlets, so the museum collection includes a series of pamphlets produced at the time. And then I think about 60 years after the event, Hogarth did one of his satirical etchings, and he put Mary in the foreground of this print. So I suppose all of these are mechanisms by which the story just was initially spread and then wouldn't go away.
Almost 300 years on and the story's still not forgotten. The rabbit births are a lasting legacy for Godalming, and Mary Tuft's name remains notorious in the history books.
It certainly is 18th century fake news, yes. I suspect she was more after a bit of financial security, and what she ended up with was notoriety rather than celebrity.
It's something that feels unique, perhaps, to Godalming.
Well, let's hope so, yes.
Sarah Farmer, BBC South Today.
Yeah, the story of Mary Tuft of Godalming and her family of rabbits. Fake news, OK? Fake news.
Bizarre.
Bizarre. Very bizarre. Right, Sam, lovely to see you.
Nice to see you.
Storm Christoph on the way, or is it here?
Arriving tomorrow, about midday. Storm Christoph, it sounds so suave, doesn't it? Like it might treat you to a glass of red wine. It's not going to treat you to a glass of red wine. Let's take a look at today's weather pictures. A colourful start at Rustington was captured on camera by Judy Hewlett.
Great day for a grey squirrel, keeping a low profile at Warnham Nature Reserve. Viv Roberts, thank you very much.
And finally, an ominous skyscape over Durstel Bay in Dorset. Joe Smith took that. Yes, well, it was a rather grey and a damp day across the region, but it started rather spectacularly. This is Lyme Regis in Dorset first thing. Thanks very much to our weather watcher for that. As we head into tomorrow, yes, the story is one of heavy rain and strong winds thanks to Storm Christoph, and we do have a yellow warning in place for that heavy rain. It's valid from midnight tonight all the way through till 12 noon on Thursday. Let's take a look then at the next few hours. Plenty of cloud around. As we go through the night, we're going to see spells of persistent and heavy rain moving across the region, accompanied by some strong winds. Temperatures, though, not falling too far from daytime values, perhaps 9 or 10 Celsius, a mild night to come. And a murky start to Wednesday. Grey cloud and more rain to come. Throughout the day, we're going to see Storm Christoph's gift of rain, some heavy persistent spells once again, and again accompanied by strong winds gusting up to perhaps 45 miles per hour. Those winds southwesterly, mild air. Temperatures tomorrow, perhaps 11 or 12 Celsius. Out on the inshore waters from noon tomorrow, winds are south, veering west, 6 to gale force 8, backing west 5 to 7 later. Visibility is moderate or good, and the sea state is rough. On to tomorrow evening then, and that rain stays with us, plenty more cloud to come too, but it starts to clear away to the east through the course of the night. Behind it, some much colder air, so temperatures tomorrow night rather different. We're looking at lows of 4 or 5 Celsius, and the winds picking up. Let's take a look at the pressure chart, and you'll see where the area of low pressure deepens as it moves away. So for Thursday, a windy day in prospect, but a drier one, perhaps the odd shower, but it's chilly, temperatures dropping to perhaps 8 or 9 Celsius, some sunny spells to be had. Here's the outlook then for the next few days. And once we get through this wet and windy spell tomorrow, as I say, the picture improves slightly. Thursday is a drier story, starting to feel a little bit chilly, and we keep that chilly theme as we head towards the end of the week. Some sunshine too. Sally.
Sam, thank you very much. Tomorrow night, be with us. We're going to be hearing about a special service that's been set up, that's been launched to help those who have cancer, and they find it particularly tough during lockdown. So be with us for that. More at 10:30. We're back then tomorrow, 6:30. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Good night.